Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? It's me again, Brian, aka Gamer55551, and I am back with a review/thought video for this week. And for this one, I want to give my thoughts on Season 1 of Netflix's Haunted Hotel, which I just finished watching this week and everything. There's basically 10 episodes to be exact and all. If you're in, and for parents out there, it's worth pointing out that Haunted Hotel is rated TVMA here in the US though. And if there's any part of this video you wish to skip to, timestamps will be in the description of this video, so you can watch this either on YouTube or Patreon and all. Now, when it comes to Netflix, one of the things that they are known for mostly is, doing original content or growing doing like organic shows and everything like that though. They have done episodes based off of like other series or other franchises like, The Devil May Cry to basically, Castlevania, Cyberpunk Edge Runner and all, to other shows. But they do also do some of their original stuff as well. One of the most famous one obviously is Stranger Things and all. And so when I heard that the folks who worked on the hit, and considered a fan favorite though, Cartoon Network or Adult Swim's Rick and Morty show, the creators of this were working on this show and everything. I decided to give this one a watch though, just to see for myself, just out of curiosity. It's something I just stumbled upon here and there. And after watching like all 10 episodes, I will say that I kind of came away with this one a bit mixed to some degree. I certainly don't hate it. I think there are some great moments and all, but I would say it's not. It also isn't as great as some folks may make it sound like it is. I mean, I'm sure there are folks out there who might like this show, and that's fine. If you like it, that's perfectly fine. I got nothing against that, anything like that. It's just, for me, maybe not click as much as I would have liked it to be, at least from my perspective all. So I'm going to break this down into what I like and what I didn't like, mixed, not 100% sure about. In terms of what I like, I will say that I do like most of the cast or most of the characters in this show and all. And while I do think the other characters do carry their weight, such as like the mom and like her children and all, the big highlight one obviously is some of the ghosts that haunt the Haunted Hotel and all. I think the two big one are Abigail, a demon or basically possessed from a child from the 19th century, and Nathan, the mother's dead, like brother and everything like that has sort of like an uplifting spirit to some extent and all, and that part is, and some parts of it are funny here and there and everything like that. But I do feel like both Abaddon, I think his name's Abaddon, I apologize, I'm getting the name wrong, and Nathan, I think are the ones that carry like the most weight with this show and all. And I certainly think that is a very good thing though. Don't get me wrong, other characters or cast members do pull the weight on this show and everything like that, and I think they do a good job. I especially like the idea how the mom is trying to, the single mother trying to deal with her kids while trying to deal with a business of a haunted hotel with all these different ghosts and everything like that. And of course the son having sort of relationship with a ghost from like the 1950s and everything like that. So there are certainly those characters do carry their weight and all, but I think Abaddon and Nathan are the one that I feel like are the more highlight of the show, or at least for season 1 to be exact though. And last but not least, I will say I kind of came away surprised by episode 9 and episode 10 though. And what surprised me is that there was sort of like several like serious moments that I did not expect to see basically in this show and all. And that kind of surprised me. Episode 9, there's one to learn about how Nathan really passed away and all. And there was sort of a story made up of how he did, and then you find out how he did pass away, and it got into like a very, very serious moment though. And episode 10 with Abaddon, in terms of wanting to, basically being worshipped by this cult group and everything like that, and when brought about the end of the world and everything like that, he started to realize at the cost of losing the people he loved or cared about though, including the little girl, that basically also played a role in season 1 to be exact though. So you sort of see him try to undo the damage and everything like that. So I was a little surprised to see some serious moments in especially seen in these 2 episodes though, so that kind of surprised me, and I don't think that's necessarily a negative thing to have there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some humorous moments, that certainly isn't a bad thing at all, but I was surprised to see some serious moments in these 2 episodes, to be exact though. As far as what I didn't like, mixed, or not 100% sure about, I will say the humor along with the story I do feel was kind of a hit and mix. There are some parts of the story I do like, I thought that's kind of interesting, and ones that like, I didn't really click with me and all. Same with the humor. There is certainly some parts like seeing the mom go out on the date and then sort of have a relationship with somebody, and then go back to the hotel and do adult things, and their daughter suddenly stumbles upon it and sort of like had some sort of like a dramatized moment or something like that though, to be exact though. So there are some funny moments, but it's just a hit and miss for me though. I mean, some of the stories just was like just didn't like click as much as I would have hoped for, to be exact though. Now obviously everyone's going to have different preferences and tastes and everything, and that's fine and all. It's just that the story, just the humor and the story to some extent, it just was a hit and miss. I'm not saying I'm against the concept of the premiere, it just did not click with me as much as I would have liked it to be though. Overall, I would say I won't say I hated Haunted Hotel. I don't think it's a bad show by any stretch though. It's just not, I would say not like, to me, not like the high-rated Netflix shows I've seen on Netflix before and all. So it was just sort of interesting to see this coming from the creators of Rick and Morty and everything like that. And again, I don't hate it. It's just not I would say not my top favorite shows on Netflix and everything. At its best though, Abaddon and Nathan I think are the more like the highlight of the show, to be exact, although I think the other characters do carry the weight though. And I will admit, I was surprised to see some serious moments in the Haunted Hotel. But at its worst though, I do think, to me, at least from my preference and my taste, I felt like the humor was kind of a hit and miss along with the story though. But I didn't come away disappointed with the show. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it. It's just not my top favorite shows on Netflix, to be exact. But nevertheless, we know supposedly a second season is going to happen, and we'll see how the second season plays out and all. Maybe they do some improvements, maybe things change or switch around, so we'll have to wait and see though. So obviously we know a second season is coming, indeed. But overall, like I said, it's okay. I don't mind watching it. It's just not my top show, my top favorite shows on Netflix that I've seen other shows on Netflix, to be exact and everything. Okay, this concludes my review/thought on the season 1 of Netflix's Haunted Hotel. And again, these are my opinion. What are yours? What are your thoughts about season 1's Netflix Haunted Hotel at all? Did this show by any chance click with you by any chance? Did you enjoy the show? Did you not enjoy the show at all? Were there any characters you thought stood out the most or were the highlight of season 1? Were you surprised and maybe seeing some serious moments in the show by any chance? Did the humor click with you or didn't click with you at all though? Do you agree with what I said in this video? Do you disagree? Do you have a difference of opinion? As always, sound off in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And if you do like this video, I hope you hit the like button. I will appreciate it. And I hope you do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you do, make sure you hit the bell icon for notifications of any new videos I put up. Also, feel free to share this video if you want to, and feel free to donate to my channel if you like. You can do it through PayPal Me, Patreon, or Streamlabs. Links will be in the description of this video, assuming you watch this either on YouTube or Patreon. And I will see you again next time when I do another video. Hopefully that'll be soon. Until then, from Southern California, I wish you all a good day then. Bye.